Hello everyone, welcome to the Impressive channel. Dr. Dre finally opened up about his abuse towards Dee Barnes way back in the 90s.
Any man that puts his hands on a female is a fucking idiot. He's out of his fucking mind. I was out of my fucking mind at the time. I paid for it. I'm sorry for it.
Now, if you don't know the backstory, Dee Barnes was a journalist way back in the 90s, and she hung out with NWA and she was interviewing them, and she got really close to them. She was also friends with Dr. Dre. And during this time, NWA had a major feud, and Ice Cube left the group. And Dee Barnes, she was a journalist and she was trying to remain neutral, and she wanted to interview Ice Cube to see the reason behind the feud. However, that backfired and Dr. Dre beat her up.
Dre assaulted her, grabbing her hair, slamming her face and body into a wall, and kicking her in the ribs. But here's what NWA themselves had to say about the incident back in March.
That's what she get. I hope she get it again. She got beat down.
What was that, Ren?
Huh?
What did she do that would that?
What did she do?
What did she do that created the situation that made it that bad?
Try to make us look stupid. Tried to play us. Is that national TV?
And while I was talking to this person, Dre approached.
And what did he do? Did he say anything?
Just grabbed me.
He grabbed you.
They grabbed me by my hair and started slamming me up against the wall.
What were the lingering injuries from what happened?
Migraine. Major migraine. It's always on the same side, the side of my head.
To this day?
To this day.
24 years later.
24 years later.
Dr. Dre didn't only abuse Dee Barnes, but he abused many women he was involved with, including Michel'le.
And I've talked before, in radio days about Dre and putting his hands on, not just you, but remember that old VJ, Dee Barnes?
Well, I stayed because it was normal. Well, after the first hit, you don't think they're going to do it again. And it does escalate.
Dr. Dre also opened up some more in this documentary, and he said this: "I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, a lot of things that I wish I can go and take back. I've experienced abuse. I've watched my mother get abused, So it's like there's absolutely no excuse for it. No woman should ever be treated that way. I have a dark cloud that follows me, and it's gonna be attached to me forever. It's a major blemish on who I am as a man, and every time it comes up, it just makes me feel effed up. So it's just like, what do I do? What do I do to get rid of this dark cloud? I don't know what else to do. I'm learning. I'm trying to become a better person, a better man. In the end, I've hurt people that I care about, and for that, I'm really sorry." Now, some people may wonder if Dr. Dre's apology is sincere. I do know that he has a brand to protect, and these allegations have been following him for throughout his whole career, literally. And I commend him for finally addressing it and finally apologizing for it. And hopefully he reaches out to Dee Barnes privately and really apologize for what he did to her, because it was very traumatic. She's still suffering from headaches to this day from the amount of punches and blows he did to her head. So it's really sad, but once again, I think people can change, and I do commend Dr. Dre for opening up about it. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!